Hello, it's me again. I had earlier come up with an encouragement because today is my birthday. I've not yet closed the vlog. I've come back again because a friend of mine just asked me, Priska, what are the several things that you have learned in the many years that you have been alive? Yeah, many years. And indeed, there are some life lessons that I have learned in this process of life. And today being my birthday, what a better time than to tell you the life skills, rather the life lessons that I have learned. And I have 10. Yeah, I know it can go on, but I have 10 most important life lessons that I have learned ever since I have been alive. And I really want to share with you so that I can encourage maybe somebody else who might be thinking, what is my purpose? Why am I alive? Every one of us is important. Be sure your life is not a mistake. You are not a mistake. You are not the mistake that was made by your parents. You are not by chance. You are not a child of chance. You are not, you are unique. You're not what people say you are. People are entitled to their opinions, but that does not define you. We are defined by God. We are defined by what He created us to be. And indeed, today, as I was just reminiscing and going through the short life or the long life that God has granted me, I came up with several things that I really wanted us to share so that we can enlighten one another. It has been fun going through them, and I know that maybe these, to me, the 10 lessons that I have learned, but many more can come along the way. The first thing that I have learned in my process of living is that God is sovereign. Yes, God is sovereign. He is supreme. He is above all else. God is God. There is nothing that can take his place. He's sovereign. He rules the world. He rules the universe by the strength of his power. Nothing I do increases him. Nothing I don't do decreases him. He is God by himself. And indeed, this I have learned. He is so reliable and he is so faithful. Sometimes we don't understand. But you know, when you go to God, He understands. Sometimes your friend, your parents, your associates, your spouse, your relatives may not understand you. There are things that they cannot, the things of the heart, the things of the spirit, the things that are hidden, that even ourselves as human beings we don't understand. But God, He is sovereign, and I've realized that every time I pray, God hears me. And He says that He is no respecter of persons. I believe that even you, when you, yeah, God is sovereign. It doesn't matter what you're going through. He understands. He's sovereign. He is good. He is kind. Therefore, do not feel intimidated. Do not feel unworthy to go before God, because who else will understand you better than God? And you can go to Him anywhere, in your secret chamber, in your office, in your car, wherever, in the bathroom. It doesn't matter. God hears and understands. So I've learned that I can depend and I can totally rely on God. And again, my second lesson that I've learned in this period of time is that family is the glue that holds the society together. We cannot ignore family. Yeah, sometimes we can ignore and we can say that we can live without them, but you know, it rather makes the journey hard, because your family holds you. You know, they remind you of where you're coming from. They remind you of the capacity and the capability that is innate within us. There are some things or some giftings or talents that your family calls forth out of your life. But if you do it alone, it becomes hard, because sometimes two are better than one. Your family is your closest. So yeah, we can ignore sometimes family, but the journey becomes longer. But we can also accept our family uh, not necessarily follow every dictate, but having that assurance that you have a family that will stand with you. Family stands even in the most difficult. Some families, not all families, some families will stand with you even in the most difficult of circumstances. And I also realize that family not necessarily is blood, because some friends are closer than families. Yes, and they become part of family. There are some friends, even personally, I have some friends that have stood with me, that have been with until, yeah, they are family. They are family. Yeah. So, yeah, we can ignore the family, but I believe that life becomes bearable, life becomes um, more worth living because we have family. We have a place we can always run to. You can always depend on some of your family members. Again, the third thing that I've learned is that no man is an island. We all need each other, irrespective of how big, how small, how young, how old. We need each other. We need each other in the journey of life, because sometimes the journey is long, the journey is tiring, the journey is unpredictable, but we need each other. We cannot do without one another. We need our brothers, we need our sisters, we need our parents, we need one another. Therefore, in this, we cannot do it alone. And I've learned here that I need everyone. I need everyone in my life. I need everyone to make this journey worthwhile, to make it adventurous. I need people in my life. Yeah. And again, I have learned that it is good to work hard and achieve all that I want in life, but the ultimate satisfaction comes from God alone. Yes. We can work hard, which is good. It's good to work hard sincerely. It is good also to be uh, outgoing. It is good to have money, to work for money, to do everything. But guess what? The ultimate satisfaction, it's only God. God grants the ultimate satisfaction. He grants you that peace, that comfort. He grants you that joy. The ultimate of all that we are working for is God. If He does not give you that satisfaction, you will find that even your work is not profiting, your hard work is not worth it. So the ultimate satisfaction in my life, I've realized that comes from God. And again, I've realized that the final decision rests with me. People can advise, people can correct, people can give you instructions, can give you can help you in the decision making process. People can come along your way to guide you, but you know what? The ultimate decision rests with me. The ultimate decision rests with me. If I want my life to be good, it all rests with me. If I want my life to be, it all rests with me. If I want my life to go this direction, it doesn't matter. People come along your way. Some teach you a lesson, some for a season, some for a lifetime. Yeah, but the ultimate decision rests with me. I am the final decision maker of my life. And the sixth one is, I'm not what people think or say or imagine. Yes. And I've learned this very well. I'm not what people say. I'm not what people think. I'm not what people imagine. Yes, people are allowed to imagine. They're entitled to their opinions. They're allowed to think. They're allowed to do whatever. But I am not what they say I am. I am what God says I am. I am a unique person. I am my own person. So I don't rely on what people say. People can be mistaken. Sometimes they assume they know you. Sometimes they think, yeah, but guess what? Yeah, I am what God says I am. I am not what people think. People can imagine weird things. People can put you down, people can speak, people can imagine. I mean, yes, but guess what? I am not what they imagine. I am not what they think. Mm-mm. My confidence comes from what God says I am. And again, my seventh life lesson is nothing is impossible. And I keep insisting, nothing is impossible. You realize that nothing is unique in life. No challenge is unique. Either someone has gone through it, someone is going through it. Nothing is unique. Nothing is impossible. If it has been done before, it can be done again. If somebody else made something and you think yours is unique, trust me, you have just to dig deeper and find that nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible in this world. Whoever says it's impossible, they lied. Believe you me, I believe in possibilities. Even where there is no possibility, there is a possibility. Yes, there is a possibility. It can be done. It can be done. Where there is a will, there is a way. So trust me. And then I also believe that, I've also learned rather, that no season of life is a mistake. Yes, no season of life. The challenges, the trials, the joy, the things we go through, the things that, no season in life is a mistake. Every season teaches us a lesson. So it is us to find out, what lesson am I learning in this season of my life? Because God does not waste experiences. The good, the bad, the ugly. God does not waste experiences. Whatever you are going through, whatever you'll be going through, no experience is in futility. God uses those experiences to glorify you. God uses those experiences to be a stepping stone to your better life. And again, my ninth is that I'm a sum total of my thoughts, because life is unforgiving. So, what I'm thinking, what is in my mind, finally it will bear fruit, because that is a seed I've sown. Life is unforgiving. People are unforgiving. So I'm just a sum total of my thoughts. What am I thinking? If I think positive, I'll have positive outcome. If I think negative, I'll have a negative outcome. So I'm a sum total of the thoughts I'm thinking. And this is why I inculcate positive thinking. I inculcate positive vibes, positivity. That's what I thrive in, because as a man thinks, so he becomes. So I'm a sum total of the thoughts that I think, whether in secret, in private, in open. I'm a sum total of the thoughts that I think. Finally, I'm unique. I'm not what people say I am. I am unique. I am my own person. God has created me, and he has created me uniquely beautiful. Some people may not see the beauty, but what does God say I am? I am beautiful, I'm wonderful, I am created in the image and in the likeness of God, and that is what matters. So I am unique. I am not my culture, I'm not my tradition, I'm not my whatever part of the world I'm coming from. I am unique. Yes, and I fulfill the purpose for which God created me. I'm not a mistake. I'm not a mistake. No, I am unique, and I've been created for a specific purpose, and that purpose will be fulfilled in my life. And that purpose I must dig deep and find. And this is why I'm here to encourage you, that out of this, maybe there's one life lesson that you may learn, or that you're also thriving in. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what your life lessons are. Probably it's not your birthday, but there are things that you have learned along the way in life. Help me to know, what are your life lessons. What do you live by? What do you think? Is there anything that I can add? I'll be happy to hear from you. Kindly For those that are visiting this channel for the first time, welcome. Come aboard. Let's roll together. And I'll be happy when you subscribe, because by subscribing, that helps me a lot and it will help me to grow this channel. When you like it, other people will be able to see it and will also be able to be encouraged. When you comment, I'll know that you are with me and I'll know what you are thinking. We can only chat because you're my distant friends. You're also my other relative. We are in this clan together. So what you can do for me is you can comment, you can like, and please subscribe. Subscribe is that red button on your right hand side after the vlog. Just beneath that vlog, there is a subscribe button. Kindly press it. It's free. You don't have to pay in order for you to subscribe. And then there's that notification bell. Kindly turn it on so that when I post my next vlog, you'll be made aware. I'll be happy to hear from you, and indeed, let us encourage one another. Let us be team that positive vibes only. Let us comment, let us like, let us share, so that others can also be part and parcel of this growing family. Thank you so much, and God bless.